And welcome back to Avowed. Right, this is where we left off last time. We now have to reach the garden. So, what's all that over there? Let's go and be nosy first. Oh, you've all been looking after yourselves, enjoying your gaming or whatever it is you've been doing. And can we help these people? Probably not.
You heard Vidal. The settlement is done.
Common pistol.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
Your message
Alright.
was a dream.
Anyway, let's go and check these out. We may as well get what we can. Another health potion. We always need a health potion. I still hear it. Can you hear that? Is it in there? Up there? Look at that. Well, let's get a few up here.
Yeah.
No. Didn't think I'd make it, but I did. Ooh. There's another one in here somewhere. Aha. Oh yes, I will do. Thank you very much. And it sounds like there's something else. Yeah. Right, let's go and break some of this stuff down that we don't need. Wolf armor. I've got light armor 43. Wolf armor 45. Break that down. Common sword. Break that down. Anything else on there? Still got a pistol. I want the pistol. It's better than nothing, isn't it? And how do we get back up here? Got that one, didn't we? Yeah. Probably up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Break a few of these, get a few bits in while we're at it. Right, let's get going. Something up here?
What have I done?
Okay. Not a lot, obviously. Anything? There's a lot of jingles to be had, you see, so we don't want to eat it, but we can always throw it at someone if we had to. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
No, not over there. Well, let's go. Yes, I think we're going to have to sort this steel garrote out. Very naughty people. And these poor people didn't deserve that. And we need to sort them. Whoa. What was that? Did you see that? Went a bit dark. Up there. How do we get up there? We can't go this way, can we? Whoops. No. Ah, that isn't what I wanted. I'm alright. Let's look at food. We've got food. Look at all the water there. It looks really good. Grim wetlands. Yeah, looks right the grim. And there's stuff up there as well. Okay. I must have been crouched. That's quite good, but it's not what I was after. Got that on there. What's this? Wild mushroom. Stop. What I need is what grimoire? That's the old grimoire. Chill blades. Returning storm. Blizzards. Fan of flames. Fan of flames. Chill blades. Jolt. Joel grimoire snap, that puts him back. Spirit lamp. So do we do that? Do we do that? Do we do that? We've got to decide on which one we want. That one, that. We did that one before, didn't we? Blizzard, crackling, and fireball. Who's doing what?
That'll show him.
I can still hear tinkle tinkle. Can you guys? Alright, before we go out there. Oops, sorry, mushroom head. What's up here? You know, it's like you find something, you gotta look. Ah. Another way of doing it? What we got here? Oh yeah, and that. This isn't the grimoire I was looking at though. That's a good grimoire though, isn't it? Level 10 spell, ring of fire, returning storm. Ooh. Pulling two nearby enemies is suspending them. I think that's the one I was using before. Yeah. Ah, something up there, guys. Travel to Riverside Cave. See what I mean? You go somewhere and you got to go somewhere else. Don't wanna. Let's have a look at Riverside Cave while we're here. There's always something going on. I can hear jingles. I can hear a lot of jingles.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it.
You haven't...
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adherents.
And you're
Where?
the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord.
You're letting the woods get you. Whoever they are, don't let your guard down.
It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
You're very cheeky. I'm going to slap you. Some of these people just need a slapping talking to me like that. I am the envoy. Unpermit. What have we got? Steel chunks. Hardwood branch. Berry residue. More rebels? Anything? No. So they're not rebels I got to fight then.
Stop right there, Adiran. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Egwolf live.
I'm just here to talk to your leader, that's all.
Parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Always. Don't worry about hiding. Erling gave you today. Someone has to show her she's responsible for more than just herself. If you hear anything about safe passage out of Eora, tell me as soon as you get the chance and burn this note. So somebody's not done what they're supposed to be doing then, have they?
What are you looking at?
You. I don't want to do that. He said he was deeper in the cave. Eye of Snot. That's where I was going. Oh, this is cool.
Hungry. Now we have to be damned too.
Take it up with Erlen.
Egloff never wanted us to hide like this. Bereft of dignity.
Take my advice. Don't get between the two of them.
Fire spear.
We must do something.
Yeah, we don't want them all starving, do we, really? No, not really. No. I can hear something. Yeah, I definitely hear something.
Stay calm. Let's see what our visitors have to say for themselves.
Oh, well, let me just finish robbing you. Ah, there it is. Ooh. Unique clothing. Let's have a look. Image journal. Still it persists. Death scouted too close to the riverbank this morning and was nearly spotted by one of the local ploughmen. He claims we will never find enough food to sustain ourselves if we do not take risks and venture farther from the cave. Eglaf's been influencing him. I'm sure of it. He would see us all give ourselves into banditry. I cannot allow his like to undermine my authority, but they are not wrong. They have trapped us in an untenable place. I know this, yet what can I do about it when we had 2 weeks to survive the journey to Thirdborn? How much more must we endure? Okay, young man. Right, let's go in here. Can we break this stuff down we don't need? I've got a fire one, so I don't need a common wand. We don't need that. We don't need a common axe. They're 15, they're 10, aren't they? They're 15. And we've got some of that. And can we stash in camp? Let's stash it all in the camp. I don't need to be carrying it. I can hear another. Oh, there's another. What have we got here? Primal ward on there. That's cool. We'll stash that in the camp as well. Yeah. Alright, let's go and talk to him before we have to go and slap anybody.
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlen, I know this is the Adiran who set Igwulf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Igwulf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
What thing to do? I saw how much you will sacrifice for his cause.
I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
Those farmers are starving. What gives you the right to steal from them? If you're Predation rebels, you go back.
And what, pray tell, is your idea of safe? Back to the Steel Garrote's nest? They will surely kill us all. I doubt we could even make the journey before we starved to death. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
I didn't want to do it. So we won't have a problem. You're willing to fight for a fine. I tried to reason with you. You don't need to convince me. Keep the food.
Thank you, Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare. Take it as a token of our gratitude.
These people would die without that food. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
I
that.
learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart.
You really never met a demon who were good to you.
Our life in Paradise was one run-in with an Adiran after the next. When they weren't interfering with our trade, they forced us to enter into predatory contracts that robbed us blind. And those were the ordinary Adirans. The Steel Garrote. Well, perhaps there's worse out there than starvation after.
Well, I just took a load of your food. You didn't miss that. Right, I can't receive. I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, anyway. Third born. Don't get in my way, people. You wouldn't like it. I'm going to have to do something else to these other people, though, because they're going to starve. Right. So that isn't what I was expecting out of that. I thought we'd have to go in and beat them around, but there's no fun beating up poorly people. Take no, guys. Be nice. Right. Skin. God of Defiance. So I wonder, I know what our god is. We're going over there now. Okay. Let's try. Whoa. Hang on, what's this over here? Oh, it's the light for them. So there's loads of little quests and everything all over the place scattered around. It still looks lovely. It does. Like I was having a look at Atomfall earlier. That looks lovely too. What's here?
Branch breaks.
We've got company!
Out! Out! 10!
I don't need to do anything major because somebody firing stuff at me there, what? Where? Oh. Yeah.
Who's next? Anyone?
Scrawlings. Run away with me, Belena. Fear will never understand us. They build walls around the forest. They tell us what we can dream. We find the tree together. We'll eat the flowers. We'll drink the rain. We'll run. The world belongs to us. Well, obviously it didn't. What have we got here? Silver, 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 tan-dyed. Hello? I'm just looking because there's a lot of... I like that. I do like the looks of that. But it's just nice in case we see anything. I said there's always something hidden. We've got to reach the garden, but, you know, I'm just being nosy. No, can't go up that way. Get up this way, though. Is there another way up there or something? Ooh. Coming up, guys? There's something around here, isn't there? Ah. Can you hear it? It sounds like it's over here somewhere. Am I missing it? Is it really big and clear and clever? And I'm daft because it's there. Okay, what we can do is send all that to the camp. And we have a find. I like the way it does highlight the new stuff you've got, so you've got a better idea. So where we're going? There's more. Don't think we can get up there, can we? No, it's over there. Nice table, though. Oh, whoa, whoa! Ow. That was an ow. The Dream Scourge. So we're on our way to Thirdborn. Shall we have something to eat? Oh, we can do that. And yeah, have a bit of food in our bellies. Oh, look at this. This looks cool. Multicolours. There's a garden that you want. Alright, let's see. Are we going to have another little run in?
Arms up!
Protect the envoys. Nicely done.
Key's not going to last long. What's in here? Yeah. Where's that coming from?
Look right.
Watch the left.
What What have we got here? Being nosy while we're in the middle of a battle. Who's doing this? Right, yeah.
Coming from the left.
That was fun.
We've got company.
We might have, but
Quick as a fox.
almost got it. Go on then. We've got some more to do. We've got more company, but they're not really around us, are they, yet? I will leave that over there while I've looked round here. Ooh.
Come and get me.
What will that box? Steel chunks. We need all the steel chunks we can get. Any more? Any more for any more? I didn't really want to attack all these, but, you know, they were there and they wanted to attack me, so I was just giving them some of their own.
Let's finish this.
To the right.
Well, we're having, it's a long way around, but I thought we'd have a look. What have you got? And we've got, I believe, an upgrade. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Look at that. Hello. And ooh, we're going over there anyway. We said we're going to upgrade, and we got a companion upgrade. It's taking us to another Zurib camp. Not really worried about that yet. These are all to do after. What have we got? Let's have a bit of cooked rabbit. And what happens here? Abilities. Was it? I've got 1 point here still. What's that one? Harvest essence. Drop by enemies. Restores 2 times as much essence. Defeat enemy. Restore. That's a blizzard active. That's active. That's an active one as well, isn't it? Yeah, do that. And companion Jetta's got that one. Greater barrier. Is there another? Increase the amount of damage dealt by heat seekers. After hitting each enemy, heat seeker also hits the next one. Yeah. And Kai. Okay. Righty-ho. Come on then, Jetta, let's continue on our trip. I can hear stuff. There's another way in. Looks like there's another way in. You jumped out there, did you? Okay. Yeah, we know the secret up there. There's another way in. Let's go for... Let's continue for what we're looking for. Oh, look at this place. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings. Very nice.
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word.
You can have as many words as you want.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
Captain Alfred, what are you doing here?
I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire?
Not at all.
Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
You tell her.
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand.
It will in a minute. Are you responsible for burning? You attacked a sovereign settlement.
We'll see about that. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
Why did you burn the city? That doesn't excuse anything you've done.
Doesn't it?
No.
One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
I came to help the living lands, not to condemn it. You know nothing of these people. Their faith is not yours to decide.
Help takes many forms.
No, not yours.
I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote belongs to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
Why are you telling me this?
Because we have one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living lands, so...
Do you want to bet?
Let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning.
Ludwig, are we done? I'll keep that in mind.
Feel free to prove us wrong.
I intend to.
Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
Did Ludwig give the orders?
Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary. And that's exactly what I did. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Despite what I'm doing, I'm optimistic, you know, walking away from this. See, I could do that, but before we do anything, can I, it won't let me save, will it? I don't like what they've done, but I don't know if attacking them right now is the right thing to do, because I'm not really. Let's not attack them at the moment, excuse me. Let's not attack them at the moment.
I was hoping for a chance to work together, but you've dashed it soundly.
I certainly have.
Envoy. Sooner or later.
So that's it? We're just letting her walk away?
You'll get a chance of vengeance, but not here.
But I'm holding you to that.
Oh, you will, don't
I
worry.
want to see you again. Is that clear?
Close your eyes.
Good luck with her, Envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was
Now, I
possible
was
to
going to
hate
just like
someone this
wipe
much.
her out, but
Nice lady.
let's have a look what the missive is. In the journal. And documents. Doc, okay. Back a bit. Letter from Owen. No, that's not the one. That must, anything on that? That's parody. Hang on, what was that? Parody. A letter. That was a different one. That's we did that early on. Don't need the tutorial yet. Quest. Food theft. Oh, well, yeah, we're gonna struggle with that, I'm afraid. I know that, but... Oh, dear. Right.
Hate her, don't trust her. Want to kill her, but nice lady.
I like that. Yeah, I just don't... still gonna have to go, I'm afraid. They really are going to have to go. I don't like people like that. So we're going to have to deal with them at some point. I'm just trying to get my muscles up.
Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrod burned my fucking home to the ground.
Ludwig believes Fomenor was danger to living lands, inexcusable and unforgivable.
I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adiran whose opinion matters to me.
Ooh.
Not forget Fiorma Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrot dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Not necessarily. She lost the element of surprise.
I hope you're right. Thirdborners are tough by nature. More than a few have seen their share of battle. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back. Changed. No point speculating. We'll see soon enough. Fair enough.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
We can't let the hunter become the hunted.
Easier said than done. Especially when we're not entirely sure what we're looking for.
Everything we learned in Nakutadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Yet to believe the answer lies in another godless ruin?
Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it.
This is so exciting.
Of course.
Sapadal? It's Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes we cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Definitely trapped in the garden. Just so they're definitely trapped in the garden. Yeah, let's give them the truth.
In other words, nothing we didn't already know. Well, at least we tried. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
Does anybody want to ask Sapadal a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Exactly.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yardsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three.
Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Of course.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul.
Ooh.
This doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know.
What's that then? I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands. They were my people. I should have seen it coming.
No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another.
Yes, we will.
Make them pay.
We'll slap them.
Let's get some rest.
Oh, it was a camp.
Long day ahead of us.
Right, can we make anything in the camp? We'll go and have a look at that in a minute. I don't think I've got anything on here yet. Requires totems. So there's all bits, but I haven't actually got a totem.
Taking shelter in Paradise.
I don't think I can do any more weapons. No.
It's big enough to get lost.
Find Grimrat of Storms. Let's just give it a bit more. Yeah. Nothing else to be done there. And any crafting we can do.
Austin. When you're starting over,
food.
sometimes you need that. Don't.
Cooking recipes. Craft. Craft. Ale craft. One ale. We could do more than one ale. May as well cook a few of these while we're at it. Gives us a bit of health regeneration. Lash wings. Dexterity, movement speed. That could be quite useful. Wild mushroom stew. We're using all different things for this, aren't we? Salted trout. Some of that. Yeah, he uses a lot of different stuff on here. 6.
Don't worry. They'll find their place there.
Maybe it is safer to remain lost.
That's where we're going to leave it to tonight on this one. Next time, we're going to try and reach Third Barn. Let's just have a look around while we're at it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next time.